Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. We are here with another celebrity legal news, pop culture chat. Listen, just got out, just found out that Drake is paying his lawyers pretty good because they got this petition has a court date. Now, I had predicted that this court date wasn't going to come around until about, oh, I don't know. I felt like it wasn't going to come around till January. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Just a little housekeeping. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of music, excuse me, not music, movies, television series that I have reviewed, and my pop culture chats. All right. Let's get this down. Let's get this down. Excuse me. I apologize. Let's get into this. Goodness. All right, let's get to you all seeing me. Hi, people. All right, you saw my thumbnail. The Drake's petition has a court date set. You remember last month, Drake filed two petitions. He filed one in New York City with Spotify, saying that Spotify and UMG were using payola to boost Kendrick Lamar's song "Not Like Us," and he's saying that it was artificially inflated, not that the people wanted to hear it, that it was artificially inflated. Also, he filed a second petition down in Texas with iHeartRadio, claiming that again the payola claims plus defamation against UMG, stating that UMG saw the song, knew that he was knew some of the wording in the song was untrue, and therefore they knew that that would be harmful to Drake and his brand, and they didn't edit the song. They still let the song go out, and he feels like he has been adversely affected about the song "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar. A lot of us, I will say me, Pam Entertainment TV. Shout out to the Back of the Bus podcast. They had me on, and I said that I didn't think that they were going to have a date until after the Christmas holidays, because usually people are trying to get all of this through, but they have a date. So let's go over what I found. Now, I found this on Twitter, and I'm going to play it. Give me one moment. I keep doing stuff. I tell you, I need a. Let's get here. All right. So this is coming from Daily Digest, their Twitter, and they are having a. Let's just go over what they have from ABC.
Okay, so Lamar hasn't said anything, Spotify hasn't said anything, but Universal Music Group did put out a statement denying the claim, saying they are offensive and untrue, and says the fans choose the music they want to hear. So I'm curious, what kind of evidence does Drake need to find in?
So this is a news report from, it looks like, GMA3, and it says here, Drake's legal petition over Kendrick Lamar's single. Petition claims Universal Music Spotify artificially inflated the streams. UMG put out a statement, and I'm going to read it. And it says the suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practice in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and observed legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact. So, UMG, Universal's claim is they didn't do anything to inflate any numbers on here. They're saying that this is a fishing expedition. This is my wording, for Drake, that they wouldn't do anything like that. They have high ethical practices and all of that jazz. So we're going to really see what the legal pundit says about this. Let's continue.
in order to file a lawsuit?
Well, like you said, we've already have a hearing date for December 20th. So it's what, 15 days from today, where Drake is looking for information, not necessarily evidence, but who can I subpoena? Who can I ask, either in an oral deposition where someone just gives testimony of.
And again, we talked about this before, that this is a fact-finding information. Drake is trying to figure out who it is that was in assistance of inflating the numbers. Now, I have said before, Drake filing this petition, I believe that he understands, that he knows that there's possibly been some payola going on. I am also under the impression that payola has assisted his numbering as well, because again, back in 2018 or 2019, when he dropped his Scorpion album, there was a lot of people on Spotify threatening to cancel their Spotify subscription because Drake's face appeared on every playlist, every radio thing on there. I mean, he appeared on the gospel playlist. He appeared on Zydeco. He appeared on all kinds of music, piccolo music. I'm just naming all these little different things, but I'm just saying that people who were not familiar with Drake, who didn't listen to Drake's music, were complaining that they kept seeing his face. They weren't going to download that Scorpion album. They weren't going to do all of that. And that it was, to me, it looked like overkill. But Drake is saying that he needs to find the information. He needs UMG. He needs Spotify to give him that information so that he can sit and craft a lawsuit. So let's continue.
I saw this getting paid, I saw this getting moved, I saw this, or whatever it may be, or they get to submit written questions to ask those questions. They'll take that information and then kind of create a full-throated lawsuit where they'll make stronger accusations based on the evidence they've found. If you've seen something, you've heard something, any kind of paper trail, that all works for them.
All right. All right, so let's do this. Let's share this tab. This is from Rhyme Junkie, because I haven't seen as of today. I've seen it on Twitter. Excuse me. I've seen this information on Twitter. I did see that. This is coming from Daily Digest. Double XL magazine below this said that the dates have been set. Let's see. All right, let me share this instead. So here's the post from Double XL magazine that said the dates have been set. Now they're saying that the hearing for Drizzy's pre-action petition against Universal Music Group and iHeartRadio, filed in Texas, is scheduled to take place on December 19th. The hearing for the legal filing against UMG and Spotify in New York is set for January 16, 2025. Let me go down here real quick to see. Let's look and see what they say. So this is from Double XL, because their dates are totally different from the dates that we're showing that we just heard. Drake will get his, this is Double XL. Who is it written by? I want to make sure that they get their props. It doesn't say who it's written by. If y'all see it, let me know. It says here, Drake will get his day in court for legal hearings against Universal Music Group, Spotify, and iHeartRadio after filing pre-action petitions against the companies last month. Drake is preparing to go to war after accusing companies of colluding to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us to Drizzy's detriment. The dates have been set for Drizzy to have his initial day in court. According to court documents obtained by Double XL on Friday, which is today, Drake legal filing against UMG and Spotify is set to be heard in New York Supreme Court on January 16th, 2025. In the filing, Drake accuses the two companies of violating the Racketeering, Influence, and Corporate Organization, the RICO Act, and the NY Deceptive Business Act, and the New York False Advertising Act by using bots and payola to illegally boost the numbers of K-Dot's chart-topping diss song. It says here the second pre-action petition filed against UMG and iHeartRadio in Texas is set to be heard on December 19th. In that filing, Drake has accused UMG of defamation for releasing the Not Like Us, to which lyrics accusing him of being a PDF file, along with claiming UMG and iHeart were involved in Payola, Not Like Us. So I'm trying to see, their dates are different. I have another, let's see, who is this? But these are people that but they're saying, along with what GMC3 is saying, that the court date is December 20th. They're saying the dates are different. So what we do know is December 20th seems to be the consensus date for him and Spotify. Double XL is saying that that's for Texas. So what we'll do and what we'll say is this, because I went to Daily Digest and I wanted to see if there was another thing in on Twitter about this, because I haven't seen, I haven't found it in the big news, people. Let me see. All right. All right, let's go down. So what I'm doing is looking to see if any of the major news groups have about it. Let me see what Reuters is saying. They haven't updated. So we're going to go with, again, what Daily Digest says. We're also going to talk about what Double XL has said as well. Because, again, I thought that the court hearings weren't going to come until next week. It looks like the consensus that there is a December 20th date for Drake, UMG, and Spotify in New York. So we will go with that. What do y'all think about this? Looks like it's moving along. Looks like the first of the year we're going to see some we're going to at least get Drake's camp to get to ask the questions. Excuse me, y'all. We're going to get Drake's camp to answer some questions. We're going to see what's really going on. If there's going to be enough information to file for this Payola, Rico, and all of this stuff going on. All right. Y'all, we got the information. As information pours out, because I am assuming that the major news outlets should be getting some information in. So shout out to Double XL, shout out to Daily Digest, shout out to Good Morning America, third hour. They have provided us with this information. So we're going to see what's going on. What do you all think about this? Looks like we got some legs. And we're going to continue to follow this to see what's going on. All right, people, we do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that helper that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye-bye.